Question 6. We have a table giving information about the distances of that's needed to be traveled, that Davin travels to deliver 100 parcels. So we have groupings, we have intervals of distances, and we have the number of instances in which there were parcels that were delivered within 0 to 5 kilometers. Question asks us for an estimate for the mean. So the reason why we're going to end up with an estimate is because of the fact that we have these groupings. We're not going to have an exact answer because of the 28 deliveries that were between 0 and 5 kilometers, we don't know exactly how long each one was. So in order to deal with this estimate, what we do is we take the midpoint of each group. What better estimate of a distance between 0 and 5 than 2.5? What better distance between 5 and 10 is 7.5, so on, so forth. So the first mark here is to write out all your distances. We are trying to find the mean, which means we are going to be looking for the total distance, all of the distances added together, and then we're going to be dividing by how many parcels we have, which you can get from the question straight away is going to be over 100. You can also get that 100 by adding up all the frequencies. So in order to get the number on the top, this total distance, what we need to figure out is our estimate for all of the distances here, between 0 and 5, all of the distances between 5 and 10, so on and so forth. And we get that by multiplying our values by their frequencies. If we do that, we're going to end up with 70, 240, 250, 245, and 135 is what I like to call our mini totals. You can also see this written simply as something like d times f, because we're taking our d value and we're multiplying it by our frequency known as f. Once we have that, in order to get our grand total distance, we add all of these together. So we add all of them together and we're going to get 940. And then we take that 940, which is the total distance, an estimate for the total distance of all of the parcels that they traveled, divided by 100 parcels, gives us an average distance of 9.4 kilometers, which, given the data that we have here, between 0 and 25, having this 9.4, first of all, is within that data. That should make sense. And also, it's going to be on the smaller side because of the fact that there are far more instances of there being shorter distances based on those frequencies compared to those. So 9.4 makes perfect sense. We're done.